So in this video, I want to show you something a little bit different. All right. Now, you probably know at this stage that, if you need to put two data sources together, you need to use a Vlookup and you need to tie them all together. You can only run a pivot table from a single data source and so on. All right. But I just want to introduce you to this idea, what's called the data model. Okay. Basically what you do is you kind of, you give each of these tables a name. So I'm going to click up here. I'm going to call it insert and table. And I'm going to call this customer. And when you're doing this, it's important to give it a name that's actually meaningful, because otherwise table 121 is not really going to cut it later on when you're trying to figure out what to put them together. And the other one here is, again, insert and table. And you do need to have them as tables as well. Okay, I'm just going to call this sales. Okay, so what I want to show you here is how you can basically take these two data sets, load them up, and then construct a pivot table using the two data sets without, in fact, the need of any VLOOKUPs. I know, are you excited? I thought you might be. So click data, and I go to my dimension customer first. I go to data, I go to from table range. And let me just pull this over here now, and then I just go to close and load to. And it says only create a connection, okay? Because basically what I want to do is sort of put these into sort of like a separate area. And I'm also going to tick the box for add this data to the data model, and then I click OK. Okay. And then I come over here, then I do the same thing with fact sale, convert it into a table, data from table range, close and load to, only create connection, add this data to the data model, those two things, click OK. Now you can see that sales one is a bit of a humdinger. I can see that with the sales. Quite a few thousand rows packed into it. Okay, creation done. Right. Now the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go to insert. Now I'm going to go up to the next, which is table design, summarize the pivot table. Now what I do now is I do something slightly different. Okay, so let's say so this time I go to, let's say, insert, I go to pivot table, and you can see there it says from the data model, because I've already added these two to the data model. New worksheet, and click OK. Now the thing I want you to notice here is, and this is a bit, there's always a little bit, is that the one you want here is the customer. See the ones there with kind of like the gold thing on it, like think of that as being like a gold seal of approval. So if I go up here by customer, so for example, I go here, let's say I want it by and go here, let's say by sales. So let's say I'm going to see there I can pick different ones from here. So maybe like total excluding tax down here. And then if I come up here, then this one maybe, let's say I'm going to pick it from, let's say maybe the category over here. Okay. Now when this happens, you can see that Excel comes up and says relationships between tables may be needed. Okay. So when you do a VLOOKUP, this is what happens. But now what we need to do is I'm going to click on auto detect. All right, and what it will do is that will identify the relationship between the two tables. Okay, and now what you can see is that I now have data that's been pulled from two different data sources. Okay, all loaded into the data model, but now I can kind of just pull them as if they were all the same thing. So I hope you found this useful. There will be other exercises similar to this on the way in this session. So mind yourself, take care, bye.